Design has always evolved, but I think right now the main difference we're seeing obviously is the addition of artificial intelligence in the design field. And so a lot of juniors graduating, I think, have a much harder time now than they did 10 years ago. So my name is Irene Pereyra, and I'm a UX designer and also the co-founder of the studio Anton and Irene. And I teach UX 101 here and a couple other courses. So I think the best designers are the ones that are solving real problems and are coming up with solutions that impact a lot of people's lives for the better. You can be a designer, work in Figma, and create a bunch of newsletters or whatever it is that you're doing, but there's no real purpose in that. I think one of the things that especially designers who graduate underestimate is that they focus too much on software, which of course matters because you need to know that stuff. But I've been around long enough to see that that software also changes constantly. So if you can think critically and actually assess the work that you're doing, but also assess maybe the assignments that you're getting and flip them in a way that makes it worth solving, then I think critical thinking is the thing that you need more than anything else. If you copy a lot when you're young, I think that's actually how you learn. Especially if you copy good work and you start to understand why it's good, it's great. So as you're in school and as you're young, you should copy everything. Like, I think that's great. But then there comes a moment where you can't do that anymore because once you get paid to work, you can't be copying anymore. When it comes to inspiration, I think the best thing to do is actually look at other fields of art or design to get inspired. So rather than, let's say, looking at other apps, go and look at architecture, industrial design, or graphic design. And if you then start to reframe it a little bit and you bring it into your own field, which is digital design, then suddenly it actually becomes something new and fresh. When you're in school, you focus so much on the craft of design, but that's not what gets design made. So there's a lot of things that you need to learn about not just dealing with clients, because ultimately it's not that if you have a great idea or you have great design, you're done. No, that's like 10% of the work. Actually getting it sold and made and implemented exactly the way you thought of is like 90% of the work. Ideally, try to work in a pretty large agency where there's structure involved so you can learn from how design actually gets made. And the more you understand sort of the dynamics of what gets design made for real, the faster you will grow in your career. I think what's great about Harbour.Space, and it's my favorite thing by far, is that we have these 3-week intensive courses. It's like a workshop format. And I think workshop formats is basically the best format to learn. You have 3 weeks where every single day you have the same class for 3 hours a day, and that's all you focus on. It also allows you to really focus on just that one thing and really get good at that. And the intensity of just being in the same space every single day with the same person, the same teacher, it's such a great space for a really high amount of output. And I'm always surprised at how much they get done in a 3-week time span. Very similar to if you were to go and do a workshop for 3 weeks, right? And I think that's, to me, really the unique thing about being a student here.